Baby, know your self-worth. Know that you're the trophy. Know that you're the bag. Know that you are worthy of being pursued. Know that you are deserving to be pursued. If you identify as the divine feminine, Queenology one-on-one, baby, we do not chase. That chasing energy, that needy energy, that like, oh, I don't have it, so I have to seek somebody externally to try fill that void. That shit psychically, your man, your crush, he can pick up on that 120%. This world is a psychic world. Even John, your coworker who doesn't even know that, oh yeah, I just had a nudge, I just had a feeling, so I pushed the girl out of the way of the car. That nudge, that feeling, even though that guy's an atheist and he doesn't believe in God, that's psychic. We are all psychic to a degree. So this guy that you are pursuing or you have a crush on and you're just always checking him, you're double texting him, you're checking his Instagram, baby, don't chase men. Don't give out that clingy ass needy feeling. They pick up on that and that further propels them further. How do you fix this? You have to fill yourself up with so much damn self-worth, so much damn self-love. You have to build a community of a bunch of queens and kings that you kick it with so you feel full. You got to go to the gym. You got to go get your nails done. You got to book those appointments to get that massage in. You got to fill yourself up with so much love to the point where you ain't chasing anything. We attract. Make sure that you are also doing your I ams. I attract always. I attract. My soulmate loves me so much. Abundance mindset, you guys. The abundance mindset. There is an abundance of soulmates just wanting to marry me, wanting to wife me up, wanting to spend 60 years with me. There's an abundance of lovers in this world that are just praying for a woman like me. You guys, the biggest conversation you will ever have is not with your mama, not with your counselor, not with your priest, not with your Buddha guru. It is with yourself. So I want you to really look at yourself in the mirror and be like, baby, I'm so motherfucking obsessed with you. I am so in love with you. I'm going to give you the world. Chapter 1. This is day 1. This is day 1 of the rest of your life. How are you going to dedicate your life to yourself? What are you giving yourself to really make love to yourself and to be so happy in your heart? Are you married to yourself? Did you promise yourself to be with yourself the rest of your day? Are you in union with your spirit? Are you in union with your soul? When you are so full, you attract so much money, abundance, opportunities. You guys, I've been hitting, in my business alone, I've been hitting like these last 4 months goals. And each day I want to cry because I'm so thankful to God that my life is changing so much. And I'm so thankful to God every day. I just want to cry. I just want to cry so hard because I'm so thankful for the folks I get to work with. And around the world, the people that email me, and I just want to get emotional and cry. But when you're so full of happiness and gratitude and everything, it's like God just brings people into your life, opportunities, money. I was a little girl, you guys, is this life. And when I had nothing as a child, when I was just bald spots all over my head, praying to God, like, God, please bless me with these friendships, with these beautiful, with the money, with the relationship, with the life by the ocean. Like, I never in a million years thought, like, I knew it was gonna happen. You just know, you give it to God. But to see all these things like manifest and just to be so full of love and to be so happy and living at a place that you only imagined, like even the baby steps that it takes. When you're so much dedicated to your journey and yourself, first and foremost, that self-love, you guys, it's like you attract all the money, you attract all the people, you attract all the right people in your life. God will send in like marketing. I just met up with marketing guy, Randy, and like slowly all your things, just all your dreams, like once you ask God, God, can you please send me the soulmate of my dreams? It's just like when you're aligned, when you're in alignment and you are so full with the gratitude, with the self-worth, doing your affirmations, I'm deserving, I am worthy, I am good enough as I am, even though I have stretch marks and an extra 10 pounds and whatever, an extra donut, and I'm kind of insecure to get folded and for him to see my donut, whatever. I am good enough as I am, you know what I mean? So it's like you have to be so full of that self, I am good enough, I am good enough, I'm good enough, I'm good enough. Baby, I don't care if you're 60, I don't care if you're 21, starting out in this world. Once you are so full, that is when you attract. I attract, I attract, I attract. I'm the trophy, I'm the bag. I attract, I attract. We do not chase. That chasing energy, my love, is a sure way fire thing to chase somebody the fuck away. For them to run to the mountains. They pick up on that neediness, that emptiness, that void in your heart that you are trying to fill with somebody external. That shit, they pick up on that. And that's definitely not any man worth having, my love, you will not have to chase. Any man that you have to chase is not worth having. Because then for the whole entire relationship, you're going to have to lead. Why? Because you started leading. You took the masculine energy in the beginning of the relationship and you led. You had full control. So it's up to you. Where do you want to stand in your... Do you want to identify as the man, as the masculine, having full control for the rest of your life? Or... do you want to be in that beautiful, equal, give and take, receptive, feminine energy where it's always attracting a masculine man, attracting someone who's at your wherewithal because you are honoring your divine feminine? Any man that you have to chase, my love, is already... Don't let a man tell you that he doesn't want you twice. Don't let a man tell you that he doesn't want you 3 times, especially. Like, that's not. It's 2023, my love. You are more than worthy to be catered to. You are more than worthy to be pursued. Okay, so that's another affirmation that I want you to do. I am worthy of being pursued. I am worthy of being pursued. I attract my soulmate. He loves me. It's amazing. So these are the kind of I ams, affirmations that you need to really journal or just get into the mood every single day. When you're walking your dogs, when you're out with the kids at the park, just take that 10 minutes to really affirm. I don't care if you're like, Cherish, there's not enough time. There is a lot of time. There's always more time. There's always more time. There's always more suitors. And you know what? If you fucked up and you chased this guy for the mountains, for the hills, he ran for the hills, baby, you will do better next time. You will do better next time. The longer you wait, the hotter you date. Okay? And baby, look at Denzel Washington, 7 years old. I would still motherfucking ride him into the sunset, okay? Age is just a mother. Look at Dwayne Johnson, 60. Baby, you got so much time. The longer you wait, the hotter you date, the wiser. Why? Because your frequency heightens. This earth, you guys, is a chance to really heighten that frequency. How do we do this? Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the new IQ. It's a day of awakening. So don't worry if you chased your recent lover for the hills or you fucked up and you really are really super obsessed with one person. That attachment, that obsession, that's really hella unhealthy and super codependent. Don't worry, we all go through it, we all work through it, and feeling it, recognizing it, and being like, dang, I'm hella codependent. What void am I really? You really got to sit with yourself. You got to be real with yourself, and you got to really ask, what void in my heart am I trying to fill with this person? Like, why, how could I fill the void myself? Oh, I'm heartbroken right now. Why am I heartbroken? Maybe you miss your family. Maybe you live countries away from your family. Maybe you're unpacking childhood trauma from your childhood you're not even aware of. That's why it's so important to be your own best friend first and foremost. Sit with yourself and ask yourself, what void am I trying to fill with this person that I'm so attached, and I'm putting my happiness, externalizing my happiness on this person? That's attachment, my baby. That's attachment. That's codependency. So you really got to sit with yourself and be brave enough to sit with yourself. And that's hella lonely. We got folks out here who are like rich, millionaires, royalty. I don't care who you are, but they have never ever been brave enough or in their power enough to develop a relationship with themselves because they're too scared to be by themselves. Dying, never really knowing who the fuck they are. Dying, being still brokenhearted because they never were brave enough to really sit with themselves and do the inner work. Inner work is number one in this life, you guys. What are the underlying beliefs that you have to change and reprogram? You literally have to brainwash yourself. You really have to sit with yourself and go through that heartache, go through that pain, go through the pain of loneliness to achieve the great motherfucking success and abundance, you guys. Because you are good enough. You are good enough to be pursued. You are good enough to live a great life. You are good enough for your dreams to come true. You are good enough to be pursued. You are good enough to have that really amazing guy that you've always wanted to be with who treats you good. And external, baby, the way they physically look, it's the way they make you feel. Does he make you? It's like when you are at the point in your life when you're ready to mate up, soulmate up, marriage up, shack up, partner up. It's like, how do they make you feel? Is it safe, secure? Is it sound of mind, peace? baby, that's the one. It's like running waters. It's like peace to your life, and it's beautiful. That's how you know. You don't have to, the one you will not have to chase. You will not have to chase. The one that you are meant to be with will always text you, be like, hey baby, how you doing? How's it going? Let's go do this. I'll pick you up at 6. I'll take you to here. How you doing today? You know, the person, he's gonna be a man. He's gonna be secure enough to like holler at you all the time. Like, you won't have to be like always wondering all the time. And you know what? We all go through bumps in the beginning relationships. We're getting to know each other. That's why I always say on this channel, communication is the foundation of every single relationship. So in the beginning, when you're getting to know the person and stuff like that, let the man lead. Baby, let the man lead. You are worthy to be pursued. You're the queen. You're the empress. Queenology 101. You're the empress. Let him chase your ass and drink champagne out your booty, like I always say. So yeah, definitely understand that do not motherfucking chase him. Because guaranteed, coming from life experience, baby, they always come back. They always come back. Once they feel that you're in your power 100%, they see you doing good, they see you succeeding, they see you on your glow up, they see you're eating great, your body's on 10, man, they always come back. They feel energy, like whatever. You could be like, I don't care what size you are, but however, if you feel good about yourself and you're accomplishing goals, and how do you do that? Self-love. Baby, that's when they feel that energetically. Like I said, everyone's psychic, and they come and they holler at you and they say, hey, what's up? Look at Georgina, Cristiano Ronaldo's wife. 3.5 weeks, like they were dating, and it took him 3.5 weeks to holler back at her from their first date. That's how busy this guy was. Well, he's Cristiano Ronaldo, but definitely understand she stayed in her divine feminine, Georgina, and she doesn't have a mom or dad to call and be like, oh my gosh, I met this nice guy. Her parents died long before she met Cristiano Ronaldo. So this girl was out in the world so full of self-love and her career and her passions of fashion, living by herself, with no parents to holler at. Can you imagine how fucking strong someone has to be to like be in that form of self-love and healing? And he felt that energy. Georgina, I have a mad respect for her because she's a warrior. Anybody to lose your whole family, and then, you know, we all want that sibling to like call and be like, oh my gosh, I just went on. Nah, she had to really just fill her own cup up with friends. She said she was always hanging out with friends, going for tea, hanging out, working, just staying busy. Even though she missed him, she stayed in her divine power. She never texted him once. And he called her 3.5 weeks later and he said, hey, I'm coming into town. Let me pick you up. Because she stayed in her beautiful divine empress power. How do you do that? Working out, faith, God, going to your sessions, your healing sessions, healing, inner work. What's inner work? It's healing, childhood trauma healing, unpacking, getting out in nature, walking, you know, things like that. Because you never want to ever chase a man, double text. Look, baby, if a man's really interested in you, he will move mountains. If a man's really interested in you, he will be communicating with you. You have nothing to worry about. Any man that you have to chase ain't worth having, because then it's just an ugly feeling that to always have to be like the one to do everything first. And then you're gonna be resentful in 5-6 years when you're with him. You're gonna be like, why the fuck do I always have to do everything? You're so like, I always have to do everything, text you first, call you, make plans. You're gonna get resentful if you don't like that kind of stuff. And you're down the road, you're gonna leave him because you're gonna wanna be catered to. You're gonna wanna be manhandled. You're gonna wanna have a masculine, be a man. Okay, so please, baby, do yourself a favor. Do the inner work and don't ever double text the guy. If you make plans, if he makes a date night, okay, and the day comes, it's a Wednesday night, you guys both, you know, communicated a couple days before, and he doesn't text you the day of just to confirm, hey, I pick you up at this address at 6. If he doesn't text you the day of just to confirm your guys' date night, do not text him. Do not text him. No, do not text him. If he did not confirm your guys' date, your plans that night, do not text him. Stay in your power and be like, you know what? I have a lot of beautiful suitors. I have so many men that are just waiting for him to take me out, wine, dine, and 69 my ass. This ain't shit. If you are not man enough to follow up on a date with me, actions speak louder than words. Deuces. Bye. Because best believe you have that abundance mindset. That's why it's important to do the inner work in the abundance mindset. There's many, many, many men that are just in line waiting to take me out. And that's another thing I need you to know. Don't be so, how to heal being obsessed and attached to one person, like chasing him and that chasing energy. Date. Don't just have him on a pedestal, because guaranteed he's out dating a lot of chicks too, talking to chicks, DMing chicks. Date around. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. This ain't the motherfucking 1930s. And so yes, date around. That's the hugest thing you guys have to understand. Like, yeah, you like him and he's a great catch. Okay, I get it. Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. Guess what? Shania Twain's going to Vegas all next year, so I'm going to go check her out at least twice. Anyways, yeah, that song, that don't impress me. So you're Brad Pitt. Okay, so you're rocket science. Okay, that don't impress me much. So you got the... Or Jennifer Lopez, if you had my love and I gave... Bitch, get the hell in front of the mirror in your underwear and do your cardio just dancing to J-Lo and Shania Twain and worship yourself. Self in your head. You really gotta be... If you can't make love to yourself, baby, how you expect another person to make love to yourself? Make sure that you're... When you do start making love, because love is the most beautiful thing to God. That's why it's such a great manifester. The orgasm is like the biggest manifester because it's the gateway to God. It is. Sex is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, gorgeous thing. And I hope you ain't depriving yourself. I hope you get your rose quartz dildo, okay? Make love to yourself. Make beautiful, sensual love to yourself. Run that bath with those pink rose petals and affirm, I'm so full of love. I am so full of love. My heart is so full. Thank you, God. My heart is so full of love with your pink rose petals in your bath. I'm doing that tonight. I have all my rose petals because it's like fall here in Vancouver, so all the roses are coming down and stuff like that. So I have mine all dried out on the right here. I'm going to have a bath, you know, like do my little, because I'm on my moon cycle right now, so I'm doing my little moon ritual today. So I'm really excited. But yeah, you really got to worship the fuck out of yourself, because how is another person, you expect another person to love you so hard if you don't even love yourself so hard? You got to be really obsessed with yourself. How do you take that obsession attachment from any guy that you're dating? Is definitely be obsessed with your motherfucking self. My love, this is the key. Don't chase that man. Don't chase any man. Date around. May the best man win mentality, my babe. May the best man win. Abundance mindset. Don't ever chase a man, because that man ain't worth having, because then you're always going to have to do everything and lead. If you have to push him into a relationship, you're going to have to push him through. Push him through the relationship all the way, because you're in that masculine energy and you're leading and you're in full control. And I know this because back in the day, 10 years ago, when I was in a relationship with my ex-fiance, back in the day, 10 years ago, I wasn't healed yet. And I was 100% leading, even though he was a 6'6" football player, 300 pounds. I was leading the whole fucking relationship and I was in full control. I was an unhealed feminine at the time, even though I look like Beyonce, okay? I was 100% in control, masculine ass energy. So healing the mother within, healing the inner child this last 10 years has really brought me into that solar plexus boss ass bitch power, okay? And now that I'm in this power, I attract like a mother effer, okay? So this is like sure shot ways, you guys. Remember, any man worth having, you do not have to chase, because he's secure enough to know what he wants, and he wants you, and baby, it tastes so good. He's gonna chase your ass. He's gonna, oh my God, fuck you like there's nobody's, like it's the end of the world and the zombie apocalypse are knocking at your door tomorrow, okay? And that's the kind of man that you deserve. I am worthy, I am deserving, I am good enough. Repeat it with me. I am deserving, I am worthy, I am good enough. And remember, any man you have to push into a relationship, you're gonna have to push through the whole motherfucking relationship, and that's a whole lot of work, and you don't deserve that, okay? You deserve equality, a soulmate, and a twin flame. And yes, bitch, I believe in twin flames 100%, okay? I love you so much. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am enough. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am enough. I love you, my baby, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Channel.